market. So,
Right.
Spencer, what's your experience been? I don't know, call it the past decade, particularly operating in a market like New York that's become, call it more overseas than not.
I mean, look, the reality is if you want, a triple pane IGU, right, with even deeper than, half-inch spacer bars, right? It's more cost effective to bring that over from Europe than it is to buy it domestically right now. And that's due to the fact that that kind of glass assembly has been pervasive in that market for so much longer than in the US. It's not specialty.
It's
You know,
business as usual, right?
it's the equivalent to the 1-inch IGU that you buy in North America, in the United States. So,
So you
you
think
know,
it's a means and methods thing, not simply a labor rate thing?
well, I think
Economies
the
of
labor rate,
scale, right?
yeah, I think the labor rate piece comes into it on a specific, source location discussion. And it is also, relevant, but I think above that, it's the same thing with insulated window frames, right? And passive house level performance in your window frames. There are so many more options in Europe, right? Because it's so much more pervasive. And naturally, in any market, when you have a lot of competition, you have a lot of volume, your costs are going to come down, right? And so that's fundamentally, the starting point. And when we're talking about sourcing from Europe, I mean, Asia is a totally different animal. But, I think it's allowing those companies, to come into the United States market more effectively, because they're like, well, we've been doing this for years. We know exactly, how to do this, how to do it well. And we've, optimized our costs for producing this kind of product. And then you move to the secondary conversation, which is, what's your labor rate? What's your local kind of labor market and material market condition? And how does that affect your end price?